All right, it's finally happened. Magic the Gathering has gone black. As we see here in this article, Magic the Gathering explores black life in new Black is Magic card set. Hello and welcome to The Ordeal. Thank you all for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you would, please be careful with your comments, though, and make sure that you are still subscribed. If you were previously subscribed, YouTube might have unsubscribed you. They're doing that sort of thing. Well, let's take a look here at these cards. Oh, we got the Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. It's a nice little family here. That's pretty cool. There's a woman here who has some sort of like flare thing. I don't know what that's all about, but some kids playing in a garden. Okay, cool. And then there are some people with like magic orbs. Some black women with magic orbs. And oh, this is pretty cool. There's like an angel, a black angel. That's cool. This is really nice artwork. I mean, one thing you can say about Magic the Gathering is they do have good artists on their team. Does this really matter? No. Do I care if Magic the Gathering puts black people in their card game? Nope. Don't care. They've already done it, though. Let's see here. We have an image. This is a card. I don't play Magic the Gathering. I played it once. I'm not a card game player. Now, if you want to pop out the player's handbook, let me polish up my dice because I'm ready to go. But if you want to sit down and swap cards and my card beats yours or your card beats mine, that does not matter to me. You can get a similar, I mean, it's going to be different, obviously. You can get a similar sort of experience just playing with a regular deck of cards. But I find the adventure of going into an actual tabletop role-playing game so much more satisfying than playing Magic the Gathering. And I'm currently working on my own tabletop role-playing game, so all of you can look forward to that being released probably sometime later this year. But this doesn't change anything. Magic the Gathering has had black characters, and if we look here, we can see Magic the Gathering has all sorts of different creatures and races in it. This is some sort of intelligent humanoid cat person. Okay. Here we have like demons or something. They have like horns on their heads. I don't know. Here's another intelligent cat person. There's some sort of angel or demon person. There's like a troll or something. I don't know these cards. Like I said, I don't play the game. If you play it, that's fine. I mean, you can enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with enjoying this game. And this is a part of our world anyway. So the problem with them making these Magic the Gathering, Magic is Black series is not that they're black people. I mean, there's black people in the world. They exist. There's nothing wrong with them existing in the world. There's nothing wrong with any person of any race existing in the world. The problem is the reason they're doing it. They're pushing their woke agenda. We have to do this because it's fair. It's the fair thing to do. No, I mean, just do it. If just cards started randomly appearing in Magic the Gathering that had black people on them, that had Hispanic people, that had Asian people, that had Indians, Arabs, all these different types of people on them, nobody would even probably care. And they would just keep playing the game. But they had to make a big deal. It's, oh my God, look, we're going black. It's going to be so awesome. And like I said, I mentioned D&D. Here's the description of the human race for Dungeons and Dragons. And what do you see? You see a black woman standing there as the icon for the human race. Meanwhile, in reality, Eastern Asian people are the most populous of all the races on Earth. And in medieval Europe, white people dominated Europe by far. Like almost everybody was white in medieval Europe. So yeah, this is what we get for the representative of the human race in a medieval European setting. So this has been in my role-playing games for a long time. And Dungeons & Dragons is by no means my favorite RPG. If you are a tabletop RPGer, Dungeons & Dragons, not the greatest game. Believe me, try some other games. Shadowrun, 3rd edition is the best one as far as I can tell. 3rd edition, amazing game. Talismanta, it's free online. Just download it. It's free. 3rd edition, again, is the best edition. This has been in role-playing games for a while. They've been putting in black humans. I find it odd they don't put in Hispanic humans. I've seen Asian humans sometimes. It's rare, but I do see them. They did a whole like Oriental adventures with Dungeons and Dragons a couple of times in a couple of their editions, where you get to play ninjas and samurai and stuff like that. Medieval Asia instead of medieval Europe, which is fine. I mean, that's great. And that's the beauty about these tabletop role playing games. It's up to you to design the world that you exist in, that the characters exist in. And if you want to design a world that says, well, hey, white people evolved over here and black people evolved over here, but then whatever was separating them, the geographical topology that was separating them that caused one group to evolve out of the other, that is now dissolved, and the races intermingle. That's the beauty of RPGs, is you can do that with them. And you just have the world be however you want it to be. But when you're doing it, when you're forcing this stuff onto people because you have this notion of the way the world should be, it's ridiculous. And I will say the same thing. Dungeons and Dragons is doing this too. Dungeons and Dragons, like I said, you don't see black dwarfs. You don't see Hispanic halflings. You don't see Indian gnomes. They don't have that. Dungeons and Dragons is based on medieval Europe. So when I run Dungeons and Dragons, which is rare these days, but yeah, it's based in medieval Europe. So there's not a lot of other types of people around, of humans around. There's like the one, basically. You might get some Arabic people coming in. You could get African people coming in. It's not impossible for African people to travel out of Africa into Europe. It never has been impossible. It was just harder to do in the past than it is today. So yeah, this is just more political grandstanding, or social grandstanding, wokeness in our culture. Ugh, I can't stand the wokeness. Just if you want to have different races in your game, just put them in. Just start making magic cards that, hey, look, there's a Hispanic person on this magic card. Hey, look, there's a, and nobody would probably even notice. Nobody would probably notice it. Like, oh, look, I got this card that does this power. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, it's got a cool graphic on it. Yeah, it may have a specific type of person that I identify with or don't identify with. But yeah, this is just another nail in the coffin that is a free and open society. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you all in the next one.